Alright, what's up guys, it's KOSDFF here and welcome to May 1st vlog. Today is the day that we escaped Cobb County and we have our new house. I went and got the keys earlier today. Everybody's loaded up all their cars. We're about to go over there and pick a room. So the tour that you guys are about to get and the rest of this video is going to be of a completely empty house because everything's still here. The movers aren't actually coming till Wednesday to move all of our furniture. We have some boxes that we're moving over in our cars and stuff like that, but for all intents and purposes, we're about to show you guys a completely empty house. And the purpose of today's adventure out there is just solely to pick rooms so that we know where everyone's going and everyone can kind of decide. Because we learned our lesson when we got to this house. You know, there was a mini war over the rooms and stuff like that. So this time we're all going to go there before we move anything, and everyone is going to get there at the exact same time, and we can all pick rooms on an even basis. Now that wasn't even easy because I had to convince them to stay here until we all went together. I couldn't even get them all fucking gone and Chaos already left. They're like, well this out. They skedaddled too. Alright, well originally I came out here and everybody had left. So Chaos and Sharp had left, you know, Fuya and her sister and everyone had left, and I was like, ah, damn it. So I guilted these guys. I texted them. I was like, hey, before you guys leave, you know, knowing full well that they'd already left, and I wanted to film something before y'all pieced out. And yeah, these guys actually came back. Had to give them some recognition. These are the day ones. we
had to come back for the film.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can see anything because of the day. It's so bright out.
Roger is fucking tucked in there.
Yeah, I got like half a seat.
Oh wow. Crispy Jeez. Alright, well I'll see you guys over the house. Thanks for coming back. Right. Just to show you, we're making use of every trip, every single time we go there over the next couple of days before the movers come. We're going to be moving as much crap as possible, you know, to avoid having to pay so much.
I might be the only one that stays here and actually abides by the HOA rules. It's a single family home.
Oh no, Dylan's here.
Single family home. We can be a married couple. I mean, I don't know.
You're marrying Dylan? Alright, that's cool. Real quick, I wanted to add something in before we get going. Yesterday or a day before, I made a video about some idiot that I talked to on Twitter. And in that video, I made a statement that actually is completely incorrect. I said that if you proved a theory, it became a fact or a law. And according to the scientific definitions of those words, that's actually completely incorrect. And I've only come to this conclusion after an extremely lengthy conversation with the VP of Twitch, Justin Wong. Believe it or not, we've been trading DMs back and forth for, you know, the better part of the last 2 days, having this long discussion about all this science shit. And at the end of which, he eventually guilted me into correcting myself because so many of you guys take everything I say as, you know, complete 100% or correct. No, I actually fucked up. That's not true. So don't go into school saying that because you'll be completely wrong. Didn't really change the outcome of the video or really the overall message, but yeah, I said something wrong and kind of dumb in that video, so yeah. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get going. What's up, guys? You beat me here.
You made it.
You brought Stu.
I didn't bring him. Who did? He left.
Whoa. This is Tony.
Tony?
Stu's over there.
Where's? Well, I thought it was Tom.
No, this is Tom. That's a Mandela effect.
Joey.
Oh.
Stu, I bought.
Oh, that's Stu. Oh, Stu lost legs.
He lost another leg. Stu's a paraplegic at this point.
How long have you guys been here? Did we? Oh, okay. Because I thought we were gonna be hella late.
We went to Starbucks and we still made it before 2 people that left before us. Women drivers, we're just better. See
that? Are you speeding like fucking demons, driving in and out of traffic?
You know what happened? Me and Chaos. We saw. No. We saw.
You're a brave soul, one.
No. We saw this guy going to the forest.
He led me in the wrong
direction.
direction.
And then we followed him.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Pit stop.
Now I got keys for everybody too, so unlike the last house.
I got the key.
Well, there's one.
They need the wrong room.
We're gonna head first. Hey.
Whoa! Echo!
Man, you smell like
Wood in here. Dog! Smell like wood, dog.
Oh shit!
Come on.
Damn. That's the elevator. You can't go in there yet. It's got to get fixed. No, they had to like change out the motherboard or something. So we might as well start from the basement and work our way up. Yeah, there are. There's lights everywhere. There's a bedroom.
Let's start at the shark's room.
Here's where the bar is. There's another bedroom over there. And then here's the movie theater, but I think we're making this into Sharp's room.
What do you think, Sharp? You have the elevator right there. Don't even have to walk upstairs.
Yeah, there's an elevator into your room.
Take fucking
It's locked right now because it's not working. Yeah, but they said they'd get it fixed in the next couple of days. But yeah, this is the theater room.
Next level snake people.
Yeah.
Sharp, you want to go get food? I'll just take the elevator. I only walk out of my home.
Yeah, no, it's a full-on theater.
Make it a theater still.
Yeah, this is Sharp's room. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Somebody's gonna get this theater room, and it's kind of nice. By the way, like the whole house is Etherneted, and every room has speakers in it. All the wires all come to that closet. So if you guys wanna, we need to put like a Bluetooth Wi-Fi speaker, and then we can play music throughout the whole house with our phones. As you can see, every single room in the house has these sunk in. All right, well, this is gonna be a bar area. As you can see, it's set up to have a whole bunch of TVs.
For the 21 plus.
Yeah, for the 21 plusers. Here's another room. Like I said, much of today's adventures decide who gets what room so that we can figure out where to go. So there's the bathroom for the downstairs. Oh, by the way, the house comes with a vacuum cleaner, so there's one built into the house. You just take this hose into whatever room. Every single room has these.
What?
You just plug it. You plug it into the wall and it vacuums.
The only hose going to my room.
I ain't touching that. But here's another room. It's got access to outside. Here's the murder room. So every single house always has a murder room. Kind of empty. This is one of your bedroom options.
We gotta record the studio.
But most likely I'm gonna turn this into a gym. So I'm gonna hang up stuff, and you know he's cool with us doing light renovating.
Bro, what is that disco light?
Oh, dude, that light's sick. Here, look.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a chandelier, and it's sick. It's really cool. So here's the side room. This room's either gonna be the podcast room or Roger's room, depending. It doesn't have a door, which is kind of funny. This is gonna be our ping pong room. We're gonna eventually get this removed, and we're gonna put the. I'm gonna take this down. We'll put the ping pong room in here.
Elite. What is this?
This will be like our breakfast area. We're gonna hang a TV up there, and we'll put a table and chairs here. So we actually have a pantry.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Unlike the last house
We
that.
have like.
Yeah, you can do that.
This tank.
Oh yeah. Look at this. The last house we didn't have much refrigerator space. So this entire thing right here on the left is a freezer, and this entire thing on the right's a refrigerator. So that's huge. Of course, it's got all the cooking stuff. It's got a sink over there, and then it's got a food prep area. So this whole entire area over here is just for food prep. He did explain that we have, again, a really fancy microwave. I don't know, last time we moved to the house and we did this video, I showed that the microwave was a convection microwave, so it's more like an oven. We've got that, and then, got an oven over there. That's pretty much this floor. We'll go upstairs. This is gonna be kind of like the living room. We're gonna get new, damn it, I keep dropping keys. We're gonna get all new furniture for this room. We're gonna get a new couch and a new TV. And this is the main foyer. It's kind of like the Jumanji house because it's a big circle. Where is everybody?
Right now.
Huh? Right.
Master, bro.
Yeah. So here's most likely the room that Fuya is gonna get because it's got its own bathroom and.
What? That's my fucking room, dog.
So. Yeah, Teddy's in the basement, but
Look at that view.
yeah, she's got a nice view.
We've got a nice view. Wait, what?
Every single room has a ceiling fan and vaulted ceilings. And then this over here is the master bedroom. So this is the room I'm gonna take. It's got a pretty cool bathroom. And then what's really crazy is this closet. See, you guys know I don't really own clothes. And don't really partake in fashion too much. I might have to get into it because I've got like this ridiculously huge closet to fill full of stuff. Here's probably the second largest bedroom that Theory wanted to grab.
Theory wants this one?
Yeah.
Yo, did you see the secret room?
Yeah, no.
Views?
Oh no, it's not a.
Views!
Bro, I'm telling you, this
Oh
is
my God.
Oh, the
Clickbait
secret
though.
room. Okay. The clickbait. And here's the other room that's connected to it. This is, this room's got a closet. So the other room's got that like other room area, but this one actually has like a closet. No, we're not going up in the attic.
Can we?
No, I wouldn't. Attic is hard to navigate. You step in the wrong place, you go through the ceiling. All right, and then here, this is a game room. So this is the other possible option for Roger. But we were thinking of taking, everything that we already have and throwing it up here and having like a chill spot for everybody. that's not in the main part of the house. And then look, then there's this secret little hobbit room. This is also in contention for Roger's room. But yeah, there's just like this little secret side room over here. This all connects to my bedroom. So technically this is kind of like an office slash den towards the master. That's pretty much the house. The plan thus far is obviously we're gonna wait till Wednesday. The mover's gonna come. They're gonna move actually all of our stuff. We're probably gonna spend the rest of today and tomorrow moving boxes over in cars and trying to get everything over that, you know, obviously might get broken in a big ass moving truck. But yeah, this is the new TKGFuelHouse. Woo! It's the third one you guys have seen in a year's time. So I'm hoping we can stay here, hoping everything works out. I'm hoping, you know, the moving and the stress about where we live is completely over. I'm really excited to finally be here. We can, you know, finally have a place we can call home and be safe from prying eyes and the government and neighbors and HOA and all that other stuff. So, yeah.
Looks like a Pokemon, that shit.
Yeah, it does. It looks like, you know, yeah, like right around the 3rd or 4th generation when they ran out of good ideas.
Yeah.
But that's the elevator. That's the other really cool thing. I'm sure as soon as that gets fixed, we'll have some fun with that because that's kind of like the fancy thing. I've never lived in a house with an elevator before with an elevator. That's pretty cool.
Crispy.
I'll probably update you guys right before we leave to go head back to the house. Obviously, all our internet and everything is still back there, so I'll probably clue you in towards the end of this vlog. You know, when whose room got which and you know which room people picked.
I'll give you $50 to choke me out right now.
I'll do it.
You wanted to pay me $50 to choke you?
In a sexual way, not in a killing way.
Alright, so I'll see you guys in a second here once we decide where everyone's going. So after a very nice team meeting, we went upstairs and we all kind of circled around and talked through all the different combinations of rooms, who didn't want to be next to who because some of us scream and yell all the time, who wanted to be certain places to share bathrooms. Yeah, I was talking about you as you walked away.
Me?
Yeah, that guy. So it actually ended up,
What room of Santa's be getting?
what room? Probably the one I'm standing in, actually. So downstairs, I believe we're gonna have Gone, Theory, and Sharp. So they're gonna be down there. So Theory took one of the bedrooms and one of the Jack and Jills. Gone took the other one. Sharp, I believe, took the theater room. Boss Man Teddy's taking the main floor room. Alright. My dude Roger ended up getting screwed. He's getting the room without a door. There was a combination of ways where he could have ended up with I guess a door, but it would make it where his bedroom was separated from his office. So
It just didn't make sense because if we had like the podcast and a bunch of other stuff upstairs, why would we have like the set down here? Just because I wanted to have my bed in a tiny room with no windows and electrical outlets, so I was like.
in the first Atlanta house, I had my office in the basement and my bedroom all the way upstairs. It sucked. I actually bought, the reason why we have that little cot is I actually bought that so I could have a bed in my office. And then we got Crispy and Chaos taking the Jack and Jill upstairs. Fuya, of course, got her room with her own bathroom, and then I'm in the master. So I believe everyone's good. Crispy room?
Yep.
So Chaos got the smallest room again? That's great. This is gonna be the Chaos room.
I got 3 bears.
Here's the Fuya room.
I like how these have screens.
Yeah,
The other house they had no screens, so I had the creepiest bugs coming in.
No, yeah, that's nice. So cause she said that the screens obstructed her view. So she took all the screens off all the windows. So yeah, Michelle's great.
Yeah.
Michelle's great. I actually can't wait till the homeowner of our current house comes back tomorrow. No, Wednesday, to do the walkthrough so we get to see her again. She's been in Malaysia this whole time. But yeah, this is the Fuya room. She's got a good closet, so.
I have plans for my room.
Yeah, I guess that's important to you ladies, having a lot of closet space. So she's got a full walk-in closet. Her own bathroom, big teddy bears. I believe she's happy. Did you see all the neighbors outside watching us move stuff in? I'm sure the trash bags gave a good impression. Bringing trash into the house. Oh yeah, that was an option too. We didn't even tell Roger there's this room. Theory, I think Theory's taking this room. So have some access to outside, which is kind of nice. Of course, Sharp took the massive theater, and then Gon took the room right across the hall from him, and they're all gonna kind of share this bathroom. So yeah, Gon with the trash bag. Oh, and of course Tony, or whatever the fuck they're naming it. That's a bunch of clothes.
I'm carrying it around. It's the only thing I have. He said, why are you carrying that around? So this is my only fucking achievement I can show for.
You have 100. Oh yeah, you hit that in New York. I remember.
New York. I got it in that fucking.
Dude, we need to make this into a really cool bar though. We're gonna make this into a cool area doing something. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I got a great idea. Let's make this into the VR area.
That'd be cool.
I really want to get into VR. I talked to a lot of people, especially Cliff. He's so huge into VR. We should make this into a VR gaming area.
Huh?
What?
I said, you know why I picked this room off camera?
Why?
I have a lady friend over. That in the bathroom. Ladies need bathrooms.
Yeah, you need the door so you can sneak her in.
I can't bring some lady
Gone
to
sneak.
my room, and if it was upstairs, and I'd have to take her into Cass's or Crispy's room.
Yeah, oh yeah. Here, oh, you can sneak into Dylan's room.
Maybe if we want to go.
That's Dylan's room. No. All right, the neighbors are out here. I don't want them to see us. This is little Gonnington's room. Oh, okay, so this is your closet. I never have even looked in here. Yeah, right. You see my closet? I was like, I have to buy fucking clothes.
I might take this.
Huh?
I might take this room.
I don't even know what that is. Is that just the closet?
This is Harry Potter's home.
It is below the stair. Alright, God, I'm gonna go find everybody else.
Jesus, you freak.
Alright guys, well I hope you guys like our new house. Thank you for bearing with us through all the, the move and all the other random shit. We did say we were gonna do all this stuff when we moved into our last house. And then obviously didn't do almost any of it because we knew we'd have to move, so the podcast never happened. So many things that we said we were gonna do, like buying a whole bunch of furniture and making our home like a real home. All those things we said we really wanna do, and it's something that we cannot wait to do now that we finally have a house that we're gonna stay in and we're safe in and stuff like that. But yeah, so I think we're all gonna unpack a little bit, probably make a few more trips to move stuff.
I dare someone trying to fuck up this house. I fucking dare.
Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. See you guys tomorrow.
Wait till I expose you right now.
Alright, so we're on a highway and some guys decided to wreck and stop like all 7 lanes of this highway.
I think Cass and Crispy are right back there.
Oh, really? They are? Alright, there's Crispy and there's Crispy and Chaos. And then here's these homies. Alright, we're finally getting out of here, trying to. We got Chaos driving, so that's kind of scary, but yeah.
the horn.
No, shut up. But yeah, we're trying to get home so I can edit this vlog.